don't want to hear shit about no bitch complaining about no motherfucking food stamps. I'm just confused. Bitches is all on social media crying, complaining, oh, my food stamp ain't coming and all that shit, man. So what? I don't understand. Some of these bitches, at one point, you was just on social media popping all this shit. Talking about, I don't need no nigga for this, I don't need no nigga for that, I got my own shit, I got my own this, I got my own that. Talking all that big ball shit, right? Talking all that big ball shit. Then, when the fucking government, when Uncle Sam decide that he don't want to be with you no more, Uncle Sam, he breaking up with your ass, so he taking his shit, he taking the food stamps with him. Now all of a sudden, bitches all fucking hurt, fucking confused, they fucking mad. When you was popping all that shit, you know, to your old nigga, or all them niggas you talk shit about on social media, you was just popping fly like you was some big time boss, and you got it like that. Now that Uncle Sam break up with your ass, you on social media crying and complaining about food stamps. Man, shut the fuck up. If you was a real boss, food stamps and all that, you shouldn't have them anyway. But if you was really getting it like that, okay, then cut the shit off. Why the fuck you complaining? You was a boss, remember? You don't need no nigga for nothing. You got this, you got that. A nigga ain't give you shit or whatever. Now that the government start cutting shit off, now all of a sudden you bitching. So basically, your situation was no different when you was with a nigga. Your success should not be based on the relationship that you in. If you sitting up there crying and complaining about all that shit, and then before you was doing all that crying and complaining, you was popping all that shit, that means, bitch, you was never really a boss like that. You never really had it like that. You was living in a fucking fantasy. Your success is still based off of another nigga. In some of y'all cases, your success is based off of you fucking having kids and getting some type of help from the government. See, real bosses, real boss bitches, real women that's bosses and shit, they not dependent on that shit. So I don't want to hear all that crying and shit, man. Fuck you and fuck them damn food stamps. If you was out there popping your shit, talking all that shit, and now you up here crying because the food stamps cut up, that means you wasn't no fucking boss for real. You ain't have it like that for real. You ain't got it like that. So you might as well get ready to send them hey big head texts and tell that nigga sorry. Cause you got ahead of yourself. You was popping shit like you really got it like that. Now Uncle Sam, I broke up with your ass. You fucking cried and complaining, and you don't know what to do, and you mad. You got a motherfucking attitude. Well, why? Why? You a boss, remember? You don't need no nigga for nothing. So you gotta keep that same energy with Uncle Sam. Keep that same energy with government assistance. Yeah, tell that motherfucking white man you don't need him for nothing. He breaking up with your ass. Yeah, you gotta go to work. We ain't giving you shit. Yeah, y'all fucking. That's what it was for. It was assistance. It was for an emergency, not for you to get motherfucking lazy and try to live off the shit. Yeah, they shutting it down. I heard a Republican get on TV a few months ago. He said, listen, if your ass is able-bodied and you able to work and shit, yeah, don't get in your head that, oh, I'm just gonna sit on my ass. And the government, he said it, we ain't paying for shit. We ain't paying for nothing no more. Get your motherfucking ass up and go to work. Go work for a living. That's why motherfucking the United States of America right now is fucking divided. Because you got people bitching and complaining about, you know, not getting government assistance and all this shit, food stamps and you know, Section 8 and all this shit like that. You got them motherfuckers over there complaining, and then you got the other people on the other side. They like, I don't feel sorry or feel no sympathy for these people. Everything we do, we got to pay at market value. I don't get no motherfucking government assistance. I don't get no motherfucking food stamps and Section 8 and this and that. And that's y'all fucking fault. Y'all niggas got this shit, and instead of being like, all right, this shit, looking at it like this shit supposed to be temporary, so, you know, I gotta get on my feet or whatever like that. What niggas decide to do? Nah, I'm gonna cheat the system. I'm gonna lay on my ass all fucking day, and I ain't gonna do nothing. And I don't expect them to just keep paying. Nah, that shit costs money. Somebody being affected by this shit, and now everybody wanna blame Trump. Oh, Trump fucking everything up. Nah. can't even blame this shit on Trump for real. At the end of the day, niggas was doing shit they weren't supposed to do, and they took the shit too far. At some point in time, somebody got to get in the office and cut this shit off. Whole country all up in fucking debt. The shit just keep building and building and building and building. So how you think it look on Trump? And you can't talk all that big bad, oh, this is America and we the #1 country and all this stupid shit like that, but you in debt to all these other motherfucking countries. Yeah, that shit don't add up. So when you get in there and look at it, it's like, nah, we got to cut this shit off. We in the pocket of too many other motherfucking countries in power. Yeah, somebody got to put an end to it. Now, don't get me wrong. There ain't nobody like trying to just be on like a Trump bandwagon or defend him or whatever. But y'all got to understand too. These motherfuckers turned their back on Trump. When Trump decided, listen, I'm gonna start doing what the fuck I want. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be controlling me and shit. They turned their fucking back on Trump. They tried to change laws so the nigga couldn't run no more and all type of shit like that. You know, gave the motherfucking nigga a felony, all type of shit. They tried to get this man locked the fuck up. He was still able to run for president, and he won. So you know what it is. Now that I won, yeah, I'm on a revenge tour. All you motherfuckers in office that turned y'all back on me and was popping that shit, yeah, all that money motherfuckers was making under the table and trying to sell me up, yeah, I'm cutting all that shit off. So I get it, you know. It was just dirty business being done under the table. Everybody was eating off of shit they weren't supposed to be eating off of. But Trump, he on a revenge tour. All the motherfuckers that turned on me, I'm shutting down everything, nigga. I'm firing motherfuckers. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be able to eat no more. And then I'm gonna put my niggas on. I'm gonna put the people on who was fucking with me, and we gonna start running shit. That's what he doing. At the end of the day, I'm not mad at that, because if it was somebody else, they gonna do the same thing, whether they Republican or Democrat. The Democrats, when one of them niggas get in there, they gonna look out for their own. They gonna look out for the people they fuck with. So that's what he doing. You bitches tried to get me locked up, and now I'm on my revenge tour. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm taking y'all out of jobs. I'm firing y'all, and I'm putting my homies on. You goddamn right. Who the fuck would want to be president and they not gonna put their people on? You know damn well if you was president, you gonna look out for your homies and your friends. So why is wrong when he do it? And even if that's not the case, at the end of the day, this shit was not meant for people to live off of. The whole is just the debt is just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So while y'all sitting there bitching and all that, oh, I'm not getting this and that. Picture the people who getting taxed behind that shit. How you think they feel? Oh, I gotta keep getting all this shit taken out of my check because these other motherfuckers don't want to motherfucking work and shit like that. So don't be mad at the fucking people. Don't be mad at the people who don't give a fuck about the shit getting shut down and stopped and all that. You need to be mad at the motherfuckers who was abusing the system. They the ones who fucked it up for you. Yeah, I feel bad for the people who really need it and who really, like, you know, they getting their assistance, but they still trying to find a way to get on their feet. I'm not faulting none of them people, but the ones who abused it and said, oh, I'm gonna sit on my ass and not do nothing, and I'm gonna do all this fake ass shit to make it seem like I'm fucked up when really I'm just being fucking lazy, they the ones who fucked it up for everybody. Yeah, man, ain't nothing free in this world, man. You gotta fucking get up and work. You think the working man, they gotta get up off his ass every day and do a job? Don't you think he gonna feel bad for you? Because you ain't getting no, man, fuck all that. Ain't nobody cutting us no breaks. We ain't getting no fucking assistance. Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny to me. These bitches all on fucking social media and shit complaining about food stamps. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit. You just bought Uggs last week, bitch. You wasn't worrying about no motherfucking food then. Half these bitches, y'all be selling y'all food stamps for weed and bundles and all that shit anyway. Now your ass want to eat. Yeah, now you realize what you could really afford. Now it's a fucking problem. Yeah, nobody want to hear that shit. Eat them bundles, bitch. Yeah, you weren't worrying about them food stamps then. When you were selling half of them shits to go buy them bundles, now you fucking crying and complaining. Yeah, that's a reality check to show you where you really at in the world. You ain't got it like that. Bitches was I just seen bitches was just on there popping shit. Talking all this shit. I don't need none of these niggas for nothing. I got my own shit. No, you ain't got shit, bitch. That shit is the government's. The Government helping you take care of them funky ass kids and shit. They got it. And now the government ready to break up with your ass. Government ready to leave. Don't want to be with you no more. You ain't bringing shit to the table. You a fucking headache. You ain't got no drive. You ain't motivated. You don't want to do nothing. Yeah, so the government breaking up with you, and you didn't know it, but basically the government had a prenup between him and you, and he taking his shit back. Bitch, the relationship is over, and I want my shit back, so I'm taking my assistance. You gotta get the fuck out of this house, and if you want to stay here, you can stay here, but you gonna pay rent at market value like everybody the fuck else. If you ain't fucking retarded, handicapped, slow, your ass is able to get up and work, and that's what your ass gonna do. Get your motherfucking ass up and work. So you might as well get ready to get on Indeed.com and go ahead and apply at Amazon and get ready to move them fucking boxes and stand in that assembly line, or get on one of them fucking vans and deliver them fucking packages and get ready to see them piss bottles that they leave in the vans and shit. Yeah, you might as well get ready. Take your ass to work, because it's over. Sam said he ain't paying for a motherfucking thing else. He ain't paying for shit. Them food stamps is cut the fuck off. Now all of a sudden you worrying about eating and shit like that. Shit. Bitch, you sold half of them food stamps so you can buy some fucking hair, and then the rest you was spending on motherfucking seafood, trying to get crab legs and all that type of shit. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Now you mad because he cutting you off. Hey. When you was on it, you should have took advantage. You should have been stacking your paper, stacking your chips. You should have been prepared for this day. But it's over now. So instead of you crying and complaining and all that shit, no, pull your phone out and look for that nigga number and send that text. Hey, big head, you might as well get ready. Go ahead and send that text. Because that food stamp shit, yeah, it's over with. Don't be trying to look for the Democrats to fucking say you trying to vote and get everything back blue, because they don't care about your ass either. They knew this shit was going to happen. Democrats don't give a fuck about black people. They don't give a fuck about us either. They want to keep you dependent on them so they can be in control of you. That's what niggas don't realize. You can say, oh, Republicans, they race, they don't give a fuck about black people, and you think the Democrats give a fuck about your ass? Democrats could just be better liars. That's all they do. They wolf in sheep clothing. That's why I couldn't fuck with them niggas no more. Every time y'all try to run for president and do all that funny shit and run for governor, y'all niggas want to run up the BET and go in the Breakfast Club and pull hot sauce out your bag and try to act like you down and all that. Man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Take your ass to work. Put your ass on Indeed.com and upload that motherfucking resume. It's time to go to work. Ain't no more food stamps, and they ain't fucking coming back. Get to work.